What a Monaco qualifying. Right at the end, Lando Norris gets Charles Leclerc right at the end of Q3, right? To beat him to pole position, right? Now, I'll be honest with you, qualifying was interesting. Monaco qualifying, how it goes sometimes. There's impeding penalties. There's close calls with the wall. We saw a couple of drivers hit the wall. Graze it. The little 0 centimeters to the wall, left, whatever it is. Overall, it was a good qualifying. As we know, Lewis Hamilton got I think it was a grid penalty, right? That's going to be interesting for the race tomorrow. But let's just jump right in and talk about that race tomorrow because, as we know, all the cars have to make 2 stops tomorrow. Kind of an FIA new rule. That's going to chalk up a lot of interesting things. I saw, and there are certain cars that might take advantage of it. I'm thinking maybe an Ollie Behrman who has a 10 place grid penalty. He might just get both of his pit stops done right at the start of the race. Pit lap 1 or lap 2, lap 3, lap 4, right? Just get one pit stop after the other and go for a really long stint and maybe pull something crazy back. Who knows? But I don't. It's interesting to see. I don't know how the 2 pit stops will affect the race, right? As we know, Monaco can sometimes be more of a what people call a boring race because of the only one pit stop needed normally, right? So that'll be interesting to see. Um, I don't know. I'll make my judgment on the 2 pit stop rule after the race. Because it is one of the first races where this is happening, so we'll see how that goes. But let me give you my predictions for the race, right? Since we are here, we are talking about Monaco, right? And personally, I predicted Charles Leclerc to finish on pole at his home race. He didn't, but I think he's confident in the Ferrari. I think the Ferrari goes well around Monaco in the sense of he had the pace to match cars like the McLaren, like the Red Bull, right? And I think he has home field advantage. So, in my opinion, I do think that Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari will win Monaco again, right? I think probably one of the McLarens will finish second, and I do think it'll be Lando Norris. He looked a little bit more confident this week than Piastri, right? And I don't know. I just still have a feeling that Verstappen will put it on the podium and probably maybe even challenge for the win. I think my prediction for the finish for tomorrow's race is not going to be that different from the prediction that I had for qualifying. I think we'll have a Ferrari, a McLaren, and a Red Bull on the podium tomorrow. I think the order will look a little bit different. I think, like I said, Charles Leclerc to win, Lando Norris second, and Max Verstappen third. Let me know your predictions down below in the comments, and I hope you guys are excited as I am for this Monaco GP.